Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day today. So my name is YANCKEE BELANDRES and I will talk about management, its functions and principles. So why is it important for us to be aware about management? We have varied reasons to why we chose BSBA as our program. And one of the reasons is for us to learn a specific side of the business. But business involves management. So regardless of what major you will take soon or we will take soon, learning everything about management is still important. Let's start. What is management? So management is the process of doing a business or the organization process of both for-profit and non-profit business or organizations. This is more of like a daily management workflow that is supplemental in achieving the company's mission and vision through the convenience that it provides to the environment and employees. What are the functions of management and their definition? So the first one, it is the strategic planning. This is the main foundation of everything, as this is an act of management where they determine the goals and objectives of the company and strategize for the best ways and tactics to ensure that everything will be met and achieved. The second one is organizing. This function of the management is the next step after planning. When objectives and strategies are determined, role assignment and task division will be needed to stimulate work efficiency. The third one is leading. This is the function of management that focuses on motivating the employees to give their best in their work to increase the chance in achieving the organization's goals. A function that uses different and diverse response accordingly to what an employee or team needs. So for the third one, controlling. This function focuses in the manager's control to his or her subordinates. A manager should acquire respect from his people to ensure that he can effectively exercise control and direct them to what needs to be done and meet the anticipated. Fourth one, coordinating. Objective and goals are known in strategic planning. This allows everyone to be aware about what the company aims to have and to be, or its mission and vision. In coordinating, this is the stage wherein they ensure that everyone and each department work in sync and are working for the same goal. Communication. This is the implementation of the plan, conveyance, monitoring, and possible revisions of the plan for the company's well-being growth. Last one, decision making. This function is assigned to determine the current or future problems that might hinder the company from successfully meeting its objectives and goals. This also does not only determine the possible challenges, but also is responsible in creating crucial decisions that can solve the problems, such as working efficiently in capitalizing opportunities and allocating the right amount of resources to where they are needed to be invested in. Let's move on. So what are the activities involved in different functions of management? The first one is strategic planning. Strategic planning sets priorities, focuses energy and resources, strengthen operations, ensure that employees and other stakeholders are working toward common goals, establish agreement around intended outcomes or results, and assess and adjust the organization's direction in response to a changing environment. The second one is organizing. This is for assigning tasks, grouping tasks into department, delegating authority, and allocating resources across the organization. Third one is leading. So for this one, this is used for communicating goals throughout the organization by building commitment to a common vision, by creating shared values and culture, and by encouraging high performance. So the fourth one is controlling. So this one is used for establishing standards, measuring performance, comparing actual performance with the standard performance, and finally taking remedial measures. So next one is coordinating, bringing many individuals or departments together in order to achieve common organizational goal. So the next one is communication. So for communication, strategic planning, execution, and monitoring of communication efforts with stakeholders. It begins with the creation of a comprehensive communication plan, identifying stakeholders and their specific communication needs. So for the last one, it is decision making. This one involves identifying the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats associated with a particular decision. So yeah, what are the 14 principles of management? So the 14 principles of management that are founded by Henry Fayol are division of work. So what is division of work? This is the division of tasks from a project among the workers accordingly to their specialization. This will allow them to be efficient in what they do that promotes the success or achievement of the objectives and goals of the company. Second, authority and responsibility. These two both go hand in hand. With the absence of the other one, the plan or the intended action will not be done. If there is an authority and power to make a decision and assign roles and duties, there should also be a sense of responsibility from the employees whom the tasks are given. Discipline, the third one. This is more of like a practice and compliance to the beliefs, rules, and regulations of the company or organization. This is for the work environment to have a culture that the company imagined it to have a harmonious work, for example. The fourth one, unity of command. There are work departments in each company with different specialization and role to provide the company. Thus, this means that an employee is only obliged to answer to his department supervisor, who in turn is as well only responsible to his or her higher-ups who also have the same goal and role to provide in the company. The next one is unity of direction. This is the fifth one. So this mainly focuses in ensuring that the team is working on one head at the top of the department. Hierarchy to be certain that they are working toward the same goal with the same plan implementation as well. Sixth, subordination of individual interest. This is the precedence or prioritization of the company's overall interest over individual employee interest. This is because you are employed and thus obliged to help the company achieve its mission and vision. So yeah, the seventh one, remuneration. This principle focuses on ensuring the company remunerates their employees fairly. This is not just to comply legally, but also to motivate the workers to work hard and give their best in what they are assigned to do. This can be both in a form of financial or non-financial pay or incentives. 8. Centralization. This is the concentration of authority at the top level management or from top to bottom. In this, the decisions and actions of the managers will vary accordingly to the decision of those in the highest positions in the company. 9. Scalar chain. This is the assurance that the information will be relayed in an unbroken line. Each management level will only communicate to a predefined path from the highest positions and below them to avoid ambiguity. Next one is order. This is basically the orderliness of things used to provide more efficiency of everyone's work. Orderliness that makes the environment fixed and things to be in place for everyone and everything. So the 11th one, equity. This principle states that managers should exert and show both kindness and justice to their subordinates. By doing this, the workers will not only be motivated to work, but will also improve their work as their needs to perform well in work are well considered and given solutions. So stability. This principle focuses on giving importance on the minimization of employee turnovers and maximization of efficiency instead, as it is expected that a new recruit will not directly be used to the work environment or culture, and thus will still need time to adjust and perform well on his or her given task. So The next one is initiative. This principle encourages the employees to show initiative and provide their ideas and concern whenever needed or feels necessary. This is their involvement in plans and other activities that believe to have a contribution on their personal and professional growth. Spirit de corps. This is also known as team spirit. The management should strive to create a strong foundation of the group honor by focusing on the presence of unity, morality, group cooperation, and enthusiasm. So, why do you think that knowing these principles are important in this organization? It is important because these principles were created solely for the overall success of the business in each and different aspect, which will maximize the chance of it to achieve its both short and long-term goals. These principles don't only focus on the company itself, but also to the people who are working for it, which is a very important thing because these people play significant roles and are supplements in achieving company success.